Have you ever stared down a systematic literature review and thought, this is going to take me weeks? What if I told you an AI agent could do the heavy lifting for you, screening thousands of papers, generating your PRISMA diagram, and compiling your results, all while you sit back and watch it work? In this video, I'll show you exactly how I use SciSpace alongside Claude AI to run a full systematic literature review from start to finish. Stick around because I'll also show you the real cost of this automation in credits, so you know exactly what to expect before you try it yourself. Let's get into it. Step 1. Setting up your project in SciSpace. I'm using SciSpace for this walkthrough. I've already explored its systematic literature review feature, so let's go ahead and start a new project. Click on Systematic Literature Review. You'll notice SciSpace gives you a lot of options here. Just click each task as you go, and the platform will guide you through your project step by step. Step 2. Using Claude AI to prepare your inputs. Here's where it gets interesting. Before diving into SciSpace, I bring in Claude AI to help prepare specific tasks I'll need later. Since I'm conducting a systematic review, I ask Claude to generate the materials I need. For example, the PRISMA guide and the search strings. You can tailor your prompts to fit your own research needs. By the way, this video is sponsored by SciSpace. To get a discount, feel free to click the link below in the description. Choose between monthly plan and annual plan. Annual plan is the best option though to get the best for high credit usage and savings. Don't forget to subscribe for more updates about the Claude connector in the future video. As you can see, Claude lays out the PRISMA guide clearly, and we'll use this later. The search strings it generates can go straight into SciSpace too. Step 3. Entering your inclusion criteria. Now let's head back to SciSpace and start filling in the blanks. I'll begin with the inclusion criteria, copying and pasting directly from what Claude generated. SciSpace will process whatever you enter, so be patient. When I ran this myself, it took about an hour to fully execute. Step 4. Defining research questions. PICO. Next, SciSpace will prompt you for your research questions using the PICO framework. Feel free to add more detail here, or simply continue if you're satisfied with what you have. Step 5. Setting your screening criteria. Step 3 in the platform is the screening criteria stage. SciSpace will walk you through approving this before moving forward. Using what Claude generated earlier, I already have my exclusion criteria ready. I simply copy and paste each one into SciSpace. Pro tip, double check that each criterion truly reflects what you intend. Also, keep an eye on the character limit. My criteria exceeded it, so I trimmed it down before continuing. Step 6. Choosing your publication period. SciSpace will then ask for your preferred publication date range. I went with the last 10 years for this project. Step 7. Watching the agent work now comes the exciting part. Watching the AI agent search and screen papers in real time. This step takes a few minutes, depending on your connection speed. And just like that, the deep review surfaced 289 papers. But the agent doesn't stop there, it keeps digging. Moments later, it found another 226 papers. This thing works hard for you. Of course, all that work comes at a cost. My credits dropped from 5,028 and kept falling as the papers were screened by title and abstract, then the full texts were downloaded. This is where you really see the value. The agent handles the entire search and review process on your behalf. Doing this manually could take days, weeks, or even months. SciSpace compresses that into minutes. Step 8. Generating the PRISMA flow diagram. Now we get to generate the PRISMA flow diagram automatically. Honestly, this alone is a massive time saver. No need to purchase a separate app just for this. SciSpace handles it all. A quick credit check. We've gone from 5,000 down to 4,600. Don't panic if you see your credits dropping while you wait. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what this kind of automation costs, so you can budget accordingly. Step 9. Reviewing preliminary results. Here's our preliminary result. You can see the live activity feed and all your files in one place. Add columns, download data, and check the relevance of each paper directly from the dashboard. Keep an eye on that green live dot on the right side. It's your signal that the agent is still actively working. You can always come back and review everything later, so don't worry if the AI is still verifying results in the background. At this point, I'm down to 4,300 credits. Step 10. Reviewing the method's criteria. Next, you'll see the method's criteria. Take a moment to double-check it and feel free to rewrite anything that doesn't quite fit. Every step here is handled with care, which is exactly why this process is such a time saver for researchers. Step 11. Final results and the PRISMA diagram. And here we are. The results are in, complete with a beautifully generated PRISMA flow diagram. Think about how much manual work this would normally take with other software. Here, I can take these results, process them, and compile them into a new article with complete paraphrasing, followed by the synthesis. This is exactly the foundation I need for my write-up. I can download everything and rewrite it fully from there. Done. Step 12. Managing your credits. Important. Let's check our credits again. 3,500. At this point, I decided to stop the process. Here's a critical tip. You can tell the agent to stop, but be careful, because you cannot undo a command once you've issued it. Here's what happened when I tried. Instead of stopping cleanly, the agent restarted the entire process from the beginning. Don't panic if this happens to you. Your initial chat history is still saved, and you can reference it anytime. However, there's no way to pause mid-process or delete a command once it's running. Step 13, saving your results. The good news is you can download your results or files at any point. Go through each result in your files, save it to your notebook, and compile everything into a single document. You can even save it as a PDF. To organize your work, create a dedicated folder first. From there, you can review individual papers, remove ones you don't need, or download the BibTeX file for your references. Once you're ready, click Save to Notebook and select your folder. Repeat this for each result, and you'll have everything compiled into one document. At this point, my credits were down to 3,400. Step 14, a word of caution. My last command was to generate the PRISMA report, but instead of picking up where it left off, the agent started over from scratch. I had to stop it immediately. Be careful here. If you don't stop the process in time, you'll burn through your credits fast. I searched for a way to delete the command, but unfortunately there isn't one. Step 15, downloading your files. You can download all your files whenever you're ready. One thing to note, the download feature only lets you export one PDF document at a time. Here's the combined result in a single document. It's not perfectly arranged since I saved everything in the order I worked, starting from the most recent. If you need to revisit anything, you can always go back through the chat history to find specific files. Step 16, finding your screen documents. Wondering where to find the documents included for screening? Head to the full text screen section. Click on it and you'll be able to download the CSV file. Click Load More to see all 73 papers, then download the file. This CSV contains the titles for all 73 articles. From there, you can download each paper's PDF directly using its DOI or URL. And that's a complete systematic literature review from search strings to PRISMA diagram done with the help of AI. If this saved you time, imagine what it'll save on your next research project. Drop your questions in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more AI-powered research workflows. In the next video, I will show you how to download PDFs in a single click from the bibliophile you have.